Hello, how's everyone doing? I'm just back from my walk on Banna. Kind of similar to my last video. Went for a walk on Banna. I'll take these off. Yeah, it's been a while since I did a video. Main reason was I wasn't feeling too great after I got my vaccine. Physically I was fine, but mentally I just wasn't there, so I couldn't really do a video. I tried and it failed dramatically. Yeah, it's a dark, gloomy all day here in the magical place called Kerry, and yeah, all is well, all is good. I slept a lot, which is quite good because I was on nights and days for the last week and a half or so. I've been rotating back and forth, so body clock was all over the place. But I had a very interesting phone call with a very good friend of mine yesterday, just chatting away. And over the last week or so I've been having these thoughts about empowerment and support and all these sorts of things, and I kind of got to the realisation that in my circle a lot of people are very supportive and a lot of people are very empowering, but in other people's circles they might necessarily be. If you're wondering, I'm just out of breath. I'm after walking at an absolute age of a walk, so I'm actually exhausted. But yeah, I realise that a lot of people aren't, and I see a lot of stuff online in regards to people supporting each other, being positive to each other. This is kind of what I like to do, but I noticed that there's this thing called I see it's called Women Supporting Women, and it's just women online who support each other, doesn't matter what it is, and they just use that hashtag, and they get likes and comments and all that, and it kind of generates a lot of stuff going on. But I realise that a lot of men don't do that. A lot of men don't support each other, and it got me thinking even further that women have a lot of social groups and social connections and networks that a lot of men don't have. A lot of men have one social group or social network, and that's their core individual small group of friends. And as we all know, friends can differ depending on what you do, what kind of work they do, what kind of work you do. And I find then that that could be very changing, and the dynamics of a group can change pretty quickly. But with women, they've wide range of groups, wide range of friends, and then they can draw from each one of those groups. Men don't tend to do that, which is kind of strange, and I don't know why we don't do that. We're very isolated, and particularly in a time like now, I find that men are even more isolated than they normally would be. It's just, it goes back to my mate ringing me yesterday. He was just ringing to see how I was getting on, and he was mainly just interested in how I was. I asked him a few times how he was, and he was kind of like, oh good, I just want to hear about you. I need to hear something good, I need to hear something positive. So we were chatting away about different things, stuff that I'm doing, work and whatnot, and normal stuff. But I realised then that I have a vast network of friends that mightn't necessarily be the case for other people. So I was just thinking, it's something I think I might start working on. Men supporting men. All my male friends are very, very supportive of me, and I'm very supportive of them. But I don't think others are like that. So I think it's something that needs to be kind of done. Men supporting men. Because women are fantastic at it, and I can't understand why men aren't. So we'll take a leaf out of the ladies' books and start supporting each other, start listening to each other, pushing ourselves professionally, pushing ourselves emotionally, testing our boundaries, finding our triggers, looking at where we need to develop, where we need to grow. And I think what it is just, it's something that needs to be done. We need to look after each other, we need to support each other. So I'm starting it today. Hashtag men supporting men, and I hope the ladies can get involved in that as well, because there's a lot of things going on in the world that are being very negative towards men. And in my experience, every woman that has had any contact with me have never been like that. They're not anti-men, they're not anti-male, they're not anti-masculinity. If anything, they're all for it. And everything that I've heard of women that are attracted to men are all for masculinity and male personality traits and male characteristics and masculinity. So men supporting women, men supporting women, yes, men and women supporting each other. That's exactly what it should be. But for just this case, I think it should be just men supporting men. I hope the women can back it and just really get behind it, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of women out there that have sons, that have brothers, and I think it's important. And I feel that something needs to change. Society needs to change. We need to stop this us against them and name calling and belittling others. But I think this is good. Well, I'm going to end this now, and I'm going to name it Men Supporting Men and keep it fine and simple. Alright, so guys, appreciate it. Thanks.